I moved to Scandinavia about 8 years ago. And Stavanger, Norway is the center of the Norwegian petroleum and gas industry. And Norway at the moment is the biggest supplier of energy to Europe. So now I'm surrounded by the energy industry. And so I'm thinking a lot about, well, what is power? What is energy? Where does it come from? How does it get dug up from the world? Aluminum is a material I started thinking about because aluminum is a material that requires an enormous amount of energy to create. And thus, these aluminum smelters or factories are often in Scandinavia. And so I started working with aluminum because it's kind of like a local material to me. This series of work called alus. These are abstract paintings using contemporary production techniques. The production techniques in question are laser cut aluminum. They feature abstract shapes, which are taken from leisure wear that I lay on the ground of my studio and photograph. And they come in 3 different tiers, not unlike Apple computers. So there's kind of the raw aluminum ones, which are the amateur versions. There's the powder coated, the color ones, which are the kind of prosumer version. And then there's the one behind me, which is the anodized aluminum. And this is like the professional version. A few years ago, I was in the port of Stavanger at night, just walking, and I saw what I thought was a cruise ship. It turned out actually it was a yacht. It was called the Flying Fox. At the time, it was the 13th biggest yacht in the world. I snapped a photograph of it, and that started a whole project called Flying Foxes, where me and my studio have been flying around the world, tracking down these mega yachts and photographing them. And right when you get inside the gallery, you see this life-size wallpaper. It's a life-size section of a mega yacht called the Lionheart. So an easy explanation. If the yacht was standing in the gallery, this is just the little section you would see that is the size of that wall. For me, like a mega yacht is a manifestation of power, and money in particular, which is a kind of like type of power. And money often stays hidden, which is so interesting, except for these like brief flashes when you see it every once in a while. And of course, when you're finally smacked in the face with a mega yacht, it's when you finally understand how much money there is in the world and how little people have it. And so that's why I liked putting this yacht next to these aluminums, because 2 different types of powers which are at play. Of course, also yachts are made of aluminum. What I would like it to communicate is, raw materials, extraction, global logistical chains, global branding, money, violence, all the kind of things that that we live in the contemporary era.